Last time on Flipside.
I forgot my coat.
0 shots.
Welcome to the Oakley Style Masters.
It's the 30 cheese backpack.
This is Flipside, the show that takes you behind the scenes with the Absinthe-Films crew to see what it took to make the snowboard film more. Sometimes you just try and try and try and try and try. Nothing works.
I never even knew that this area was so promising. You just like post up right here.
Yeah. Kurt started off really strong, and then he did this wall ride that was looking really sweet the first time we looked at it. After it was all said and done, it was looking like a really bad idea.
See, that's like his back knee. It's kind of on this side, right where that piece is sticking out.
Oh, there's some ice in there. Anyway, I'm not sure.
I got some too, dude.
Seems like it's on the phone. And not like, you know, right here. You can see where it's kind of swelling a little.
Maybe we'll make redemption because that mine jump will be sweet. We'll build it, and then we'll have lots of options to go huck some cark. Today, we're gonna get some shots. I hate claiming, but I'm gonna claim. We were a little bit behind some other dudes hiking up this way, which is nice because they broke trail for us. But also, they continued on straight because the cliff I was scoping, I was all, is that gonna get hit up? But yeah, they're continuing on, so I got my mojo stoke going on right now. Shaka! What's up?
What are you guys doing?
Hitting that cliff? Pardon me?
I don't think so, dude.
What?
We were gonna hit that cliff.
When another crew rolled up with plans of hitting the same feature, it was time for a compromise. Hey, I got a crazy idea. What if we both shoot both riders and then swap footy and everyone wins?
Sure.
Are we gonna Rosham or what? Or do you just want me to piece this thing?
We can. You feel it's okay to Roshan or?
Sure.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, throw.
1, 2, 3, throw.
Yeah.
Okay,
ready?
I'm going scissors.
Me too.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay.
Oh, dude! I thought for sure you weren't going scissors after claiming it. Oh! It works, dude!
Put it on my reputation, soft, defective shell. What if all these obstacles checked off and slept while I filleted them?
What to say, man? I think I should not ever claim. And just go snowboard. I swear I don't suck. I swear. I swear, man. I can be really good sometimes.
Wolle is one of our main riders who has been sticking with us since the beginning. Wolle's skateboard background really shines through in his style of riding. He's one of the riders who comes up with unique ideas and is also able to pull them off. He has been having sick movie parts, so it's definitely a big priority for us every year.
Zillertal in Austria is a really, really touristic place. We arrived there one morning, Kaltenbach, and it's packed.
Stoked to be home.
Early in the morning, just mad tourists at the gondolas pretty much everywhere. Starting from Christmas to April, it's just madness, lift lines over there.
So if we wanted to make it on time for the good line on the kicker, we had to make a decision and jump over the fence.
I was just feeling bad like about the people. You could tell they were pissed. They were waiting for a good hour in the line.
This is how we do in Austria.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we do it.
That was definitely a good, thing to do. Just bad for your karma.
What's the problem, Vole?
What?
Yeah.
It's the landing.
You think there's no way you can land that kind of landing?
And like that much?
Yeah, it's too much, huh?
I don't think so, because you have to come pretty high here. Yeah, we gotta try something else, I guess.
So even though the kicker of the landing was outpacked, Vole tried it and he got 6 shots on it.
Oakley was putting on the first contest over in China, which was this quarter pipe. Windy, so much wind. Spent a couple days waiting for the wind to die down, and I guess the wind ended up screwing up the quarter pipe.
We're just gonna have an update in the breakfast tomorrow, so we decide what to do then, but the quarter pipe is gonna be done.
So this huge quarter pipe event that they planned didn't really even happen till the last day, and it took, I don't know, like 20 people going up the night before, go up and shape it in the dark, and they actually did a pretty good job.
The quarter pipe was decent shape, actually. There was a little session going on. Not even close to a world record, but we put on a good show, I think.
It's a rush.
So the quarter pipe contest, the bottling was wrapped up. Everyone went back to Beijing, had the farewell party.
See you at the
It was kind of a breath of fresh air though the next day when everybody left. And it was just, 3 left standing tough. Nico, myself, and Brusti.
Just the 3 of us went on a crazy road trip, major back to the roots adventure.
Destination unknown.
I showed him like 4 or 5 complete bangers today, and it was pretty much cool. Let's go on a rail trip.
I figured the best way to get to know Bennee was to move into his house with him for a month and just like see what makes him tick. Are you worried at all about how much season we have left? Like for rails?
Not really.
He was coming off a pretty heavy injury.
Oh my God!
Last year I was hurt for 8 weeks and fractured my skull, so I was kind of out like during the prime time.
Yeah.
So I think we still got a lot of time to do stuff.
You're watching Flipside, the making of the snowboard film More.
Bennee, we gotta start getting on a schedule and doing this, dog.
I know. So Benner fell back asleep this morning.
So he's at the rail all set up at his.
What rail?
The zoo.
Maybe you wait here and I cruise to Marco's. Marco was off to a really good start, and then he said he wanted to go to this contest out in Colorado. Ended up hurting his knee pretty badly at the contest. When he came back, I went over to his house and he's telling me, man, why don't you talk me out of that? How long are you supposed to be off?
4 to 6 weeks. So is Kurt walking? Like,
I haven't seen him for a few days. He wasn't last time I saw him.
at all?
That's what Marco needs right now. One of these.
That was that lovely morning.
Hammers and drillers and then TV show. You're not a big brother, man.
That's right.
Yeah, so shut it off now.
Vole is a really demanding rider. He wants to do a lot of stuff and then make it happen, you know, even if it's bad weather or anything, you know, you need to be on it. there since a long time, but we never had a chance to hang out at his place with his friends. I am a French speaker and they are German speakers. We're not speaking our mother's language, so it's English, it's even more difficult. So it gets kind of confusing sometimes. He's up there and he's asking me, should I go straight? Or and I'm like, yeah, you should go straight there. And then his friend like speaks in German at the same time to him, saying the same thing or something else. I had a gnarly slam, and then right after he slammed, I would turn on the camera and pointing at him.
The countryside, it's really different from the city. There's nothing, there's no infrastructure or like good roads or buildings. It's all pretty primitive still.
Our initial 3-hour trip from Beijing turned into this 20-hour mission. I didn't think we got to our hotel till the next morning around like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, any idea where we are?
Checked in a 5-star hotel. We needed to be at the resort, which was 45 minutes outside the city.
And I'm ready to shred.
For a demo, for a show. After a few runs, there's only like 2 runs you can take through the whole resort. So this resort was hosting the Chinese Olympic ski jump team, and they just left for Torino.
Luckily, I had riders like Travis and Nicolas with me who intend to get creative on whatever's around, and we really just tried to make the most out of it. Got creative on the freestyle ski and jumps, a couple funny slides on some frozen lakes.
What was that story?
Okay, the whole thing? I'm in Utah. It's me, JP, and the new absinthe filmer.
What about those 2 vehicles?
No more of the exhibition of driving.
Hey,
I
what?
will cite you for that, okay? Coming in here and doing the broads, you know what you're doing.
All right.
When he sees a man, he's admitting it.
So we're all cruising out there, and Justin was a little bit behind. His sled broke down. So we were left with one filmer, the rookie filmer.
Standing here in record-breaking coldness. Here, these buildings jump.
Yeah.
Am I hitting this?
Dude, you're gonna kill it, man.
Hey, Beardy, get a move on.
I landed that 7 that I was going for it.
Are you kidding me? Dude, did you totally blow it?
It's like, oh, I don't know if you rode far enough. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I rode plenty far, man. I go, let me check the digi. Because JP was filming, and he's like, oh, man, I kind of messed up the digi shot. It's like, you might as well just go up there and hit it again. I'm like, oh, all right. I guess I'll go hit it again. So I jump over there, boom, land on a rock. You couldn't see, it was like, the snow was level and it was like just under the snow. Landed on the rock, hit my knee. It's got some consequences and I got consequented. I'm like, whatever, man, at least I got that shot. And then the filmer, he's like, no. He's like, I missed your shot. What? You're not joking. He's like, yeah, dude, punch you. I'm like, dude, I don't want to punch you, man. You really missed it? It feels good to, like, it's good getting eating some. It just reminds you it's not that bad. Super double heartbreaker. Injured, missed my shot. And that would have been my only shot I got when I came down here. So I went home shotless.
Gigi is another one of our key players. His happy and modest attitude is always bringing a really good spirit up on the mountain. And the fact that he's one of the most progressive riders out there who have the ability to apply their skills to any terrain make him one of the riders that always surprises you with what's possible.
It can be Bluebird, Powder, Perfect, amazing riders, and everything goes wrong. You get your bad days, you get your good days. Just gotta wait for those good days, man. Nothing seemed to be going right. Then Gigi showed up from Europe. Working with Gigi this year was like the best. And I really hadn't gotten a chance to work with him that much in the past. Probably spent more time with him this year than any other rider. It made my season.
Gonna ollie onto this tower, on top of it and air down again. It's pretty big now, but probably back to the 180 nose spawn kit. Drop it! Could have done that turn that I was talking about all the time. I might have to thread the needle.
You wanna do what?
You'll see, hopefully.
He just has so much natural ability to see unique things and pull them off.
I could do the front of that tail bunk and then revert.
You're watching Flipside, the making of the snowboard film More.
Huh?
What were you trying to do?
What I did.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Can't decide what I'm doing. I'm just going to do the most difficult trick that I imagine right there. And
nasty.
It worked out.
I just got started on my video part at the beginning of February here. A little late, but it's not too bad. There's still enough time for me to put together a good part.
I'm stoked. The crew again.
But lately it's been so fun getting to ride with like Solberg and Gigi.
I just did a mellow run and jumped off this cliff to flat.
Like 40.
Day one, after being hurt for a month, Chris just came out and broke it off.
Coulter wrapped himself around a telephone pole preseason free riding. When he came back strong. First day back, 3 bangers.
I'm gonna go hit another
It's a
jump,
cool
but
show.
it's definitely it's a 2-man show.
Whatever, Gigi can sesh it.
Kind of beat from my first day, like right now.
JP had been used to sessioning with Roman, so when he was sessioning alone, he wasn't really stoked. So he hit it once, got a shot, and was over it.
I wish Roman was here.
Well, me too. Hey Roman, where are you?
We didn't know what to expect, and it happened to be the adventure of the year for sure.
That was a very long trek back to Jackson. We get to our flight, it starts snowing. And it hadn't snowed the entire trip we were there.
I think they need to scrape their windows.
Rocker, Jason Ray back in the day, did this jump like 9 years ago. It's that kind of jump that's so big because it's such a high step down and gap.
I've been thinking about it for years and I wanted to do it. And so I just went up and started working on it one day, and Forrest and Stan and Shane all came up and helped get it going.
With Rockers, it was one of those moments where it takes years of the perfect snow. The heavens opened up and said after 9 years, it's time to do it. Forrest is just one of those people that shows up at all the biggest jumps and will step to it as well. To have one day in a year It's amazing. To have two.
It's just a matter of knowing that the landing wasn't going to last and getting it while the weather was still cold.
Sitting on the sidelines the whole time was Gigi. Anybody who has snowboard etiquette knows that you put some participation into everything that's hit, and everyone's down for you to hit it.
He didn't help build it, so he was sitting back and just watching it go down.
Gigi loves snowboarding as much or if more than anybody, so he's looking at this ridiculous jump and all this powder, and he's watching Chris and Forrest huck themselves.
I thought he had it, but then the snow bounced him out.
You know a kid like Gigi cannot sit there and not want to hit that thing.
Hitting this jump, I asked Chris and Forrest.
All right.
The sun's gonna be there.
When they were over, there was still a little bit of light. It was just the clouds moving in, so I hit it. I know that there's no change from the day before, and it would have been the day right then, but I was also stoked that those guys let me hit the jump.
Quite possible.
Yeah, he did.
Next time on Flipside.
Absinthe, taking it to the next level.
It's a familiar feeling.
But I gotta open the window so my head fits.